What's up, what's up? It's your girl Katia and you're here on Expozed TV. And today I got something really good. I got an industrial designer and his name is UBU.TIM. What's up, what's up?
Hi, what's up?
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's everything going?
Good.
Good. So tell us a little bit about yourself. So you're from Boston, right? Or just
I'm from Stoughton, so
Okay.
30 minutes for Boston, but I go to school at Wentworth.
Nice. And what do you do at Wentworth?
I
you study?
am an industrial design major, so essentially what that is we use a design process based on mass production of products.
Nice. So I'm really happy to have you on the show today because when I first met you, Tim, I seen something that you don't see everywhere. I mean, what he does in the designs that he, thinks of and puts on his clothes is just amazing. So I want to just get right to that. So what do you focus on?
So right now, I'm working with denim.
Cool. And do you use other materials besides denim?
I have used other materials besides denim in the past. I've worked with leather before, but right now I'm working with denim just because I really like that material and it's very versatile in what I can use with it.
Is it easy? And all the others or no?
It's a very long process. So when I'm making my pieces, I start out by making the graphic and vectorizing all the different little pieces that I have to cut out, and then I have to convert that graphic into a red line format because I then laser cut different denim sheets and the laser cutter can only read the red lines. And then after I laser cut all the pieces out, I sew it all back up together and then the piece is finished and then I would sew it on whatever article of clothing it's going to be.
Nice. So I see you're wearing one of the shirts you designed.
So this is my One Punch Man denim. It is One Punch Man from the anime. It's currently on Netflix.
Oh, nice. And how long did this take?
This one took about 7.5, 8 hours to make between the vectorizing and then the sewing it all up together and then putting it on the hood.
Wow. And when did you start doing these designs?
So I started making these back in February. This is very recent. I hope to take it a long way, but that's just
What's a long way for you? What do you mean a long way?
To the point where I could buy my mom and dad a house off of something like this. That's
nice. So have you been dreaming about being a designer ever since you were a kid? How did this passion
So I moved
about?
to the town where I grew up in, Stoughton, in 8th grade, and then I just all of a sudden really caught interest in sneakers. Just between Nike SBs, Air Jordans, some Adidas's, I just really like sneakers. And then from there I got into clothes, and then I just knew I wanted to design and create things. I don't know why, it just what keeps me going.
Keeps you going? Is that why you enrolled yourself to Wentworth and picked that major just to learn more in depth?
Absolutely, because senior year I knew I didn't want to have a bad 9-to-5 job or be miserable for the rest of my life.
Nobody wants that.
I need to make sneakers, I want to make shoes, so I figured, I found out industrial design was the major to do that, and then that's just kind of where I went from there.
So do you stick with clothes, with pants, shirts, sweaters, or you say you like sneakers? Are you thinking about maybe putting some of your designs on sneakers? Is that tough to do? I mean, I can imagine.
I know someone who can make sneakers, so it's in the realm of possibilities right now of making my own sneakers, potentially. Make my own colorway of a sneaker, or making a shoe that I like out of denim that isn't made out of denim yet. Because they do have denim shoes, but there are some shoes that I want to make in denim that they just don't.
Have you sketched it out?
I have sketched it out.
Ideas in? Really? Do you have a book, or is this
I have some electronic
computer
drawing files because it's a lot easier to draw on the computer, like on a giant Cintiq monitor, than it is to draw in a sketchbook for me. So that's where those are.
Nice.
Those drawings.
And how long does it take you to draw?
Some drawing, or when I first started out, it could take me 6 hours for a certain drawing. but now I can get it down to about 3 to like get the finished drawing concept out there.
And is this frequently?
When I need it to be, or when I have free time.
Free time? Okay. Is that a lot of time?
No.
I mean, all the time?
Not really.
No. Okay, nice. So, what's next for your designs? It seems like you have, I seen Dragon Ball. You just mentioned, what was the name again?
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. I seen the teddy. It's like a teddy bear.
It's the polo bear.
The polar bear. Okay. So are those like 3 designs that you've mainly been doing, or?
So I've really just been making what I like and what I wanted to wear and what I think people could relate to in the end, because I want people to be able to relate to what I make. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to go back and tap into Dragon Ball Z again. Make some more pieces for them, but make them simpler and again use the industrial design side of my education to mass produce in order to have people actually be able to get them.
Do you watch a lot of Dragon Ball?
I do, yeah. I'm all caught up with Dragon Ball Super and everything right now.
So anime is your thing, like you like all of them, or?
I like the animes that I do like are One Punch Man, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam, and then a little bit of One Piece. That show's really long. But
yeah. I think I watched only one anime. It was Bleach.
Yeah.
I like Bleach.
I've seen a couple episodes of that. That is a good show. My friend's really into it.
Yeah, like the more you heard him, I don't know what's his name, but like the more you heard him, he gets like stronger and it's like crazy. And you watching anime and watching these shows, did it start when you were 8 as well? When you started to get the idea, like
ever since those are just what I grew up on. Those
okay.
Shows, like, it's like I don't know. I'll always love those.
So what's next? What's next? Like the summer's coming, it's getting hot. It's a good opportunity. T-shirts. So tell me about these T-shirts. Who are you collabing with? Is this something that you're doing on your own?
So I'm gonna be collabing with 333 Salon and Barbershop, the same place where I originally had an art show at. Really appreciate those people there. There's some great people. Same people at Arts that have a new supply.
Yes, AOA.
AOA. Those are my boys too. Yeah, I want to be working with them a lot just because like I can trust them. They're not strangers. It's real honest and like it's genuine collaboration. It's not just like set up for I don't know.
I'm happy you feel that way because it's good to be in an environment, especially when like you're doing your like artwork and you probably judge. Or you're probably your worst enemy when you're judging your shit.
I don't really like a lot of
man.
I really want to up the craft on it. To be honest, that's probably my main critique of myself.
So what does that mean? Like up your craft?
Make it better. I think I just think there's always room for improvement in anything you do. So. If I was happy with where it was at right now, I probably wouldn't be doing anything else. Like I would be stagnant. I don't know.
Nice. So tell me more about these T-shirts.
So as I said, I was gonna go back to Dragon Ball Z. I started with Dragon Ball Z, and then I made some other designs. I branched out to the One Punch Man. I made a couple of Naruto designs for some commission pieces that people hit me up for. Yeah. But ideally, because these pieces take so long, I feel bad that I have to charge a lot, and I know, like I can't even really afford my pieces, so I don't really like that. But I'm trying to mass produce some T-shirts based on Dragon Ball Z, so that people can get their hands on them.
So how many designs do you have in mind?
2 to 4 designs.
2 to 4 designs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Somewhere in that realm. For Dragon Ball Z, and then I have some designs for 333 as well.
Nice. So you've been collaborating with different businesses and doing some designs for them.
Yep.
Oh, that's great. Is 333 the first one, or have you collaborated with any other people in Boston?
No, I haven't. No, I actually interned for Base Boston.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was that?
It's good. It's a really good place there. We're a sneaker consignment store, so people bring in the shoes and sell them for you, and we keep 20%. But yeah, it's a really good environment there. Great people there.
That's dope. That's dope. So you're definitely exposing yourself, getting involved in the industry and what's at hand. So do you have any plans of traveling? That in the works?
I do want to travel. I want to make my way up to Chicago, and I want to make my way to LA, and I want to go everywhere, to be honest, but I just want design to take me there.
Design to take you. So how does it feel being a young artist doing this? I mean,
it's overwhelming. Because
I thought that you were older, honestly. I was like, wait, he must be older. I mean, he got all these designs going in, you know, your network base and all that stuff. I'm like, he definitely is an older cat, but
yeah, nope, 20 years old, 1996.
Oh man, so that's definitely not a big step for you, traveling and going out.
Yeah,
you'd be down for that anytime.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if somebody calls you right now, it's like, hey, like we'll have your designs, blah blah blah. California,
I'm there.
Pennsylvania,
if they're
or
paying
whatever.
for the plane ticket, I'm there. Definitely.
So, how long till you graduate from what?
So I'm in my junior year right now, and I have 2 regular semesters, I have 3 regular semesters left, and then I have another internship coming up.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Fall semester.
Your fall semester. So are you excited about that?
I am excited about that. Yeah.
Nice, nice. What's do you have anybody in mind that you would like to intern for? Like, what's up
Nike
with that?
Nike is an easy one, just because working for Nike would be insane. Being able to design for Nike would be insane, but.
So I met you at the art show. Do you plan to do any more of those? Are you is that something that you like to do, to be within the community involved?
Yeah, I definitely plan on doing those again. That show was actually it was a character-based art show.
Yes, character key.
Yeah, character is key.
Yeah.
That was the art show. Shout out AOA again.
Yeah, AOA.
Yeah, so
JB.
when they were promoting that show, I walked into the shop and I wore the first hoodie that I made. It was all hand cut. It was nothing. It wasn't laser cut like I've been doing it now. So it was all hand cut.
Oh, hand.
So
that you started off with hand cut.
Yeah, that one took me way longer to make.
Oh wow.
So I walked in the shop,
crazy.
And my boy JB just looked at me and goes, "Yo, I have a character art show coming up. Like, you need to make those and bring them. Like, just do that." I was like, awesome. So that's what I did, and then I'm here now, I guess. I have a bunch of designs and a way I can go with it. So
yeah, and then now you have just like a lot of people supporting you, you know, trying to see how they can help you bring this up, because I can tell you I have not seen this. Like, and I like to obviously look for talent, look what's going on, and that's just something like super, super cool. And I never even knew you. So you started hand cut and then you got fancy.
yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I could get a lot more detail on this.
And do you do that at a separate shop or at your school?
So I laser cut at my school. We have a really nice piece of machinery there, so I like to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and just go in.
Early Saturday morning, like 9 a.m. when no one's there.
No.
That's when I go.
So, have you ever gotten like frustrated with a design or piece? It just didn't like execute the way that you wanted it to, and if so, how did you manage that?
Just sewing in general
like,
has always been frustrating for me. Just because there's so many things that can even just make the stitch look wrong, and I'm like super picky about that.
Yeah.
So it's just been a long process learning how to make things and how to execute everything correctly.
But that never stopped you from like just saying, oh.
It's taken me out for a couple days at a time maybe, but then I gotta get back to it just because that's the only thing I really know how to do.
Yeah, just like that's this me. So
it drives me.
I wanna know like why the name? Why your name UBU?
When I was growing up, I would always used to try and fit in,
Yeah.
and that just never really worked for me. So I like to say that I'm original, but a lot of people like to say that. But for me, I just like to try and be as true to myself and as the most original that I can be. So UBU essentially is that, and UBU is a project that I'm eventually gonna launch. I'm working on it. It's very in the works. I need to get it right. So my name right now, my designer name, if you will, is UBU.TIM, but UBU is just something that has stuck with me.
That just stuck with you, and something that had
something
kind
I
of
made up
reminded
that just stuck with me. I don't know.
Nice. I mean, that's definitely good. You have to be yourself. You have to, who you are, what you love, and what you can provide to others. And obviously, you can provide good designs, and you love design, so that's awesome. So, so you got the t-shirts in works. Chicago is a future thing. You're a junior, graduating soon. An internship is coming. All right, you got a lot of things on your plate.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to tackle in the time that I have.
So, do you think you have enough time? Do you think this is something that is gonna work out for you?
I just gotta work hard. I feel like if I just keep working hard, eventually I will get there, get where I want to be.
What's working hard? Like, what's something that you can maybe share with others?
At 12 p.m. or 12 at night, waking up at 9 a.m. on Saturday to go out and laser cut. Stuff like that.
Okay, so the time into a time management. That's great. So, any future shows coming up? Any pop-up?
Yeah, I will be selling shirts at 333. I'll be having stuff in there.
Then you check it. So he's gonna have his stuff there. If anybody would like a design, how can they go about that?
So
let us know.
Right now, I just have my Instagram.
Instagram. Oh, that's cool. You even got the wallet.
Yeah, I even have the Dragon Ball Z wallet. I have my business card right here. It's a denim business card.
That is
UBU.TIM.
That is too dope. What? I've never seen that. This is awesome. First of all, this is short and sweet. And look, it's skinnier than a paper. So
it gets the point across, It
gets the point across.
How many business cards do you get that you just look at and then throw out?
Yeah.
And I have my phone and email on there.
There and everything. Tim, this is so cool. I've never seen this. You're a visionary. A young visionary. This is awesome.
Oh no, you can keep that.
I can keep that? Oh, I feel honored. This is awesome. I have UBU.TIM, Instagram, Facebook, right? Too?
I don't. I have a Facebook, but it's just for family. I don't really.
For family, so he's not gonna disclose that. That's okay. So his website, Instagram, check him out at 333. He's gonna have his stuff there. A lot of cool designs coming to you, and especially the summer's coming, so you gotta look good. Gotta look stylish. And Tim is the guy for you to do that.
Denim is in.
Denim is in. Check it out. Well, you know what, Tim? Thank you for, coming, letting us know the process of your designs, and also what is industrial design, being an industrial designer.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
I feel like a lot of people don't know what industrial design is, but some of the industrial design is pretty much the reason we have any product or anything that you see. So,
but people wouldn't know that. They'd just be like, oh, fashion design. I mean, obviously I'm one of those people okay, are you a fashion designer? But it's more than that, and it's definitely different. And you definitely gave us some knowledge on that, and we will definitely be featuring his stuff. Where the interviews are going to be at, Expozed TV, everything. But check his website out. Check his Instagram. Follow. Don't just check and follow.
I'll follow back too.
Follow back. And just check out all the designs and what's his future, where his future events and what he's doing next. He's right here in Boston. Your friend, your neighbor, your next person.
Local denim enthusiast.
Yes, exactly. So he's around, and he's definitely humble. So definitely check his stuff out. Like I said, you're here with Kateria, aka KC Exposed, on Exposed TV with UBU.TIM. UBU.TIM, check them out.
Peace.